So I've decided to redo this series on cubing combinatorics because in the previous videos I feel like I ramble on too long and I don't always get my point across as well as I could. And frankly, they just go on for too long. So I'm going to try and make these videos shorter. So we're going to cover less each episode, and hopefully that will help you digest it quicker, and it won't be such a chore to sit down and watch a 20-minute video each time. I'm going to try and keep the videos under 10 minutes, hopefully around 5 minutes each, but that depends entirely on the episode. So, for the first 4 episodes, I'm not actually going to be using a cube specifically, because I think that was detrimental in the last few episodes. So I'm just going to introduce certain functions and explain what they're used for, how to calculate them, and what they are, and hopefully also explain how they work. So my current video plan is we're going to do an episode on permutation, where I'll introduce the factorial function and the permutation functions, NCR and NPR. My second episode will be on orientations, so I'll tell you the power function or the exponentiation function. The third episode will be combining the two together, and this will be a relatively short episode. I won't introduce any new functions, we'll just be combining the previous two. Then in the fourth episode we'll be going into cube specifics, so we're going to talk about specific features of the cube which we haven't covered, which can be utilised in order to simplify calculations. And after that, we're going to have a look at all the symmetries. So this will be where we really start to have a look at how many cases there are in each alg set, and how to calculate it efficiently. Basically, it will look at rotational and reflective symmetries, and we'll have a brief look at Burnside's lemma. Burnside's lemma is a bit beyond the scope of this set of tutorials, so I might make an additional video explaining it if anyone's really interested, but it does have a lot of group theory and things like that. If there's enough interest, I think I might do an episode on group theory, which is things like Burnside's lemma, the history of it, Lagrange's theorem, subgroups, cosets, all of that stuff. If none of that made sense to you, it doesn't matter. Just, if you want enough interest, post it in the comments and I might think about making a video with it. After that, we're going to look at splitting more complex alg sets into smaller alg sets. So, for example, with ZZCT, the orientation of the corner, we can split it into 3 sets based on the orientation of the corner in the D layer, and things like that. After that, we'll have a look at other methods of counting in addition to that, so we can look at it using swaps, cycles, using a smaller alg set to attempt to calculate a larger one, all of that sort of stuff. And I might have one video just going through all the examples. And then, as a last final video, we're going to have a look at other cubes. So, Megaminx 4x4. I won't really be introducing anything new. I'll just be showing you how we can extend these techniques and the method of thinking we can use to extend these techniques. So, that's my current plan of how I'm going to do these videos. If you think there's anything that I could add that would make it better, feel free to post it in the comments, and if I think it will be very useful, then I'll make a video about it. So, I hope you enjoy the new series and think that it is quite a nice improvement on the previous videos.